We have all heard the term conspiracy theory before. Some of those conspiracies are absurd, others more credible, and in fact most of the population believes in at least one of them. But if we analyze the phrase conspiracy theory, it contains a word that describes something that's hypothetical. Of course, I'm talking about the word theory. But get ready, because what you're about to watch is a completely proved conspiracy, and it is no longer a theory. It went further down the rabbit hole of bizarre and creepy truths, because it has been fact-checked and I'm about to show it to you. The United States government never talked about this. They take advantage of the fact that this happened a long time ago. Do not have to explain it. To be more exact about the timing of this particular piece, it happened more than 50 years ago. But this doesn't change the fact that they were caught in the act, and this piece, together with other projects that were real, like the MKUltra operations, should at the very least make us think about the kinds of things that the American government is willing to try on its citizens. And also maybe makes us imagine that they also became much more sophisticated than the method you are about to watch next. There are lots of videos which you can find on the internet with subliminal messages in commercials, propaganda and ads that different brands have made for their products so that you feel attracted to them. This is of course illegal and strictly prohibited. You're about to watch an infinitely more sinister example of this, executed by the government of the most powerful country in the world. Remember when you are watching it that this video comes from a time when home computers or VCRs didn't exist. More precisely, it comes from the year 1960. So the society from that time, apart from having a different mentality, didn't have ways or mediums to notice the subliminal messages that they were intensely subjected to, like you have today with my channel. I would first ask you, dear viewer, was there any time you stayed up late watching a government channel and suddenly, about midnight, they started playing the national anthem? Because in the 60s America, this was the norm. In 1960, the government always played this to all of the country. I want you to notice the subtitles that they used to show the anthem lyrics. Watch what happens when the letters start to disappear from the screen.
Our national anthem.
Now I'm gonna show it to you in slow motion so that it is clearer. Between the subtitles of the anthem, they inserted hidden messages. You're about to watch all of the hidden messages that they created for the midnight screening on every American home in 1960. noticed an incredibly interesting thing. It is not only that the subliminal messages demanded obedience to the government, but also they promote the capitalist way of living of America and recriminate insurrection enormously. But the most horrible part about this is that who's to say that they stopped doing these things on the 60s? Who can deny that they are still not doing it with highly more sophisticated tools? What you just watched is a little incredible piece of history. What they might be doing now is left to your imagination and the times that you are living now. I'm sorry if that sounds scary.
And if you are taught how to observe, you cease to observe.